What is happening, everybody? I got some questions on the gear that I use specifically on my helmet. And so today we're gonna do a complete review of the helmet I've been using. I'm also creating a playlist where I'm gonna be adding other reviews of stuff that I use. So before we get into the review, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. You're gonna get all the latest and greatest vids. All right, so check it out. This helmet is the Sena Momentum. They've also designed a version for Harley Davidson. That's what you see here. The only difference really being some branding here and right up here. That's really about it, but it's the exact same helmet. At the dealership, this is known as the Harley Davidson Boom Audio NO2. But like I said, it's exactly the friggin' same. So what's so special about this helmet? Look, it's got this built-in Sena Bluetooth 30K communication and entertainment system. This is a leap up from the Sena 20S. That's the one I have on my old helmet. I'll be comparing those two at a later date, but for today, I'm gonna break this review into 5 categories. These are the 5 that I think you really should be looking at with each and every helmet that you get. All right, so those are gonna be fit, construction, design, road performance, any unique features. In this case, this is the 30K Bluetooth, but then with this helmet, it also has 2 features that are beneficial to motovloggers. And so I'm gonna get into those. And then finally, I'm gonna put a dollar amount to the ups and subtract the downs. And I'm gonna let you know if I think it's worth the money. All right, you guys ready? Let me start off by telling you the #1 reason that I plunked down the money to get this helmet, and that's the fit. Man, I tried on everything from HJC and Scorpion all the way up to Arai and Shoei. I visited dealerships for weeks. I visited shops for weeks. I called them back. I tried to get deals on it, all kinds of stuff, man. Then I finally circled back and made my choice. And it was the fit, because really the last thing you want to do is spend a whole bunch of money on a helmet that looks cool, and then you get it home and it completely ruins your riding experience, or it takes away from your riding experience. So let's talk about the design and the materials. This helmet is DOT approved. It weighs in at 3 pounds, 12 ounces. That's about 1.7 kilograms for our friends way over on the other side. Included straight out of the box, you're gonna get the helmet bag, a breath guard, a clear visor, and a pin lock insert on top of all of that. The strap you can see here, it's pretty standard. You got the double D rings, just like any other. The thing that I love most about it is that this piece is so dang comfortable. I often feel myself checking to see if it's even buckled, man. I mean, you won't even notice it. You've got vents here, you've got vents here, up top. But then in the back, you've also got the exit port. So the ventilation system is fine. Nothing to write home about, it does its job. The face shield, as I mentioned, does come with a pin lock system, you can see here. And that's a big plus. This is an aftermarket tinted shield, the smoked shield. I got it for about 35 bucks, and you can see all the way through it. I mean, you guys can see my face in here. It doesn't make things a whole lot darker, but it cuts the glare, and that's what's really important, and that's what you want in a helmet visor. You don't want it to black stuff out, you just want it to cut the glare. Typically comes in matte black, although the Sena website does state that it comes in white as well. The internal design, check this out. The padding, of course, is completely removable, but look how squishy that is. You're gonna notice it has some reflective material here and right up in here. And then on the inside here, you've got about 3/4 of an inch of cushion, and that's about 2 centimeters. For you guys on the other side, it's breathable, as you can see. It fixes in here with all kinds of snaps and stuff. Can you see that in there? All those snaps, those red ones, those are snaps. Velcro all up in it as well. The foam on the inside between the shell and the padding, the foam is double EPS or dual EPS. All that means is that it's got 2 types of foam, or 2 densities. One's a little bit softer, one's a little bit harder, to really cushion that blow if your head hits the helmet. All right, so let's talk about performance on the road. There is 0 buffeting whatsoever when you're riding. Your head is not shaking side to side. Even when you turn your head, you don't get that wind hitting up against you. I mean, because look at the lines, man, it's really sleek. There are not a whole lot of, sharp edges and, stuff that's really gonna mess up the riding experience. And I was completely blown away because remember, this is designed by Sena, a Bluetooth manufacturer. let's talk about the noise on the inside of the helmet. It's not the quietest helmet in the world, but what I do like is that it doesn't give you that, you know, when you're turning your head to look for your blind spots, you're not hearing, it's all one steady sound. It's not the most quiet in the world, but hey man, you take the good with the bad. Let's get into this Sena 30K and a couple of the things it can do. I'm not gonna get into all the button combinations, save that for a later time. But look, you're looking at about 2.5 hours of charge time here. Once it's fully charged, you're going to get an insane amount of talk time, 27 hours. If you're streaming music like I do from YouTube during the ride, you're gonna get about 4.5 hours. To save on that though, this system also gives you access to FM radio stations. So that's pretty cool because I mean, you can listen to other stations even when you're outside your city, if you're riding state to state and whatnot. Connecting with other riders, you can connect by most estimates up to about 1.2 miles, that's 2 kilometers. And that's of course depending on the terrain. You have 2 modes of connection. You got public mode and private. In public mode, you can connect with an unlimited amount of riders. In private mode, you can connect with 16 riders. So if you're in a big group and you don't want other people jumping in on your conversation that you don't know, that's when you're gonna put it in private mode. Oh, and check this out. Also with the music you're listening to, you can share that with other riders. Motorcycle passing right now. With the 30K, you can even listen to music or your GPS instructions in the background while you're talking to other riders, so that's extremely cool. With the 30K, you also have slightly larger speakers than the 20S, so you're gonna get a little bit better sound, but even better than that, the speakers are inset into the construction of the helmet. So this eliminates any pressing of the speakers up against your ears that you might find with other setups. And that's definitely what I found with my 20S. With this one, the speakers are inset into the construction of the helmet, so it's completely flush. So I told you there were a few things I found about the helmet that are great for moto vloggers. Look, we all know that audio is the biggest pain in the butt for a lot of us. Well, this helmet has 2 things that are gonna help you a little with that. First of all, it has this chin curtain right here. So that chin curtain is going to keep some of the wind noise out of your helmet. So you're gonna have a little less of that in your microphone. But for the communication of the microphone, the Bluetooth mic is built right in here. This is your microphone for the Bluetooth. Let me move that out of the way a little bit so you can see it. Right there, that's the mic for your Bluetooth. Why is that good for moto vloggers? Well, check it out. If you don't have that, then you're gonna have 2 microphones in your helmet, one for your Bluetooth and one for your camera. So you're gonna streamline your equipment. Pretty cool. The only real negative I found about this helmet is that when the face guard is off, it's a little difficult to snap it back into place. It's a small annoyance, you just have to be really careful. What I always do is I double check by looking at the top of the helmet and making sure that there are no cracks here or here. And then that's when I know that it's completely on. All right, so now I'm gonna put a dollar value to everything I like. I'm going to subtract those things that I didn't like, and I'm gonna tell you if it's worth the money. For comfort and fit, I would pay 200 bucks for that alone. The quality of the materials are pretty standard. I haven't had any issues, so I'll give them 50 on that. The lack of buffeting when you're riding, when you turn your head and all that, the lack of buffeting, guys, again, I'm blown away. I'm gonna give them 100 bucks for that. I don't know how the heck they did it. The 30K Sena, I mean, look, the system by itself, the 30K on Amazon is selling right now for 286 bucks. So I'll give them 286 bucks on that. Seems like a fair price. And then the moto vlogger benefits, right, that I mentioned for audio. I mean, I'll give them 25 bucks on that. It is convenient, that's for sure. That all adds up. Add it all up, guys. I already did the math. I got it here. Comes out to 661 bucks. However, I'm gonna dock them 50 bucks because I wish the inside, like I said, was just a little more quiet. But then I'm really looking hard for stuff to dock them on. I'm gonna take another 50 bucks off for the fact that, you know, you have to really be careful when you're putting the visor back on and make sure that it's snapped in completely. Small annoyance. Anyway, the 661 bucks, take off 100 bucks. What do we have there? Boom, $561. Didn't even need a calculator for that. The Sena version, the Sena Momentum, is selling right now online for about 400 bucks. So is it worth the money? It's absolutely worth your money if you're in that price range. Look, Do yourself a favor, guys. Regardless of the kind of bike you ride, you owe it to yourself to just go try it on. So I would recommend go into a Harley-Davidson shop, ask them if they have the Boom Audio NO2, try it on. If you like it, if you're in that range, order it from Sena. You're gonna save yourself a ton of money, but you're also gonna get a great helmet. You're gonna end up with the newest in communication and entertainment technology. Cool. All right, everybody. Hey, look, I hope you got a lot out of this review. Let me know in comments what features you like most, what you look for in a helmet, and I'll see you guys on the next, if I don't see you out here in the mother humming streets, baby. It's time to ride. Let's do the damn thing.